Good morning, bonjour. I'm Councillor Glen, and this morning is Saturday, October 14th. I'm on Abbott Street, just a little bit west of Stittsville, Maine, because today is the annual 9 Run races. Can you see that behind me? There are a number of races happening today. We just kicked off the 5K. The 10K is coming up at 9 a.m. and there's a family 1K at 10:30 as well. There's about 1,350 participants this year, so a great turnout. And it's a fundraiser for the Ottawa First Responders Foundation, and they provide mental health support for first responders in Ottawa. So a really good cause. A ton of racers here, a ton of people who are here, family and friends to cheer on people who are in the race, and lots of neighbors as well coming down to cheer them on. So if you'd like to drop by this morning, please do. There's the race here on Abbott Street, and then over at Village Square Park, there's kind of a festival area as well. So lots going on today here in Stittsville. I've got more events I want to tell you about in just a sec. But I did want to just say a few words about what's going on in Israel right now. I think we're all profoundly saddened by the absolutely horrific tragedy that's occurred in Israel over the past week, and we stand in solidarity with our Jewish neighbors here in the Ottawa community who are just going through just an unbelievably difficult times right now. So our thoughts are with you. I do want to get into our Stittsville updates. We have 9 Run today. It's a super busy day here in Stittsville. Just down the road at St. Thomas Church, they have their annual garage sale fundraiser happening and a number of other fundraising activities as well. Down at JoJo's Pizza later on this morning, I think it starts at 11. They're doing their annual pumpkin party at JoJo's Pizza. There's an event over on Baywood Drive called Treat Accessibly. It's a Halloween trick-or-treat event for kids with any variety of accessibility requirements. So that's a great event. Tonight on Crantham Crescent at the Skeleton House, there's a Halloween movie night, fundraiser for the Snowsuit Fund. Over in Kanata, not too far from here, the Kanata Businesswomen Expo is going on today at 430 Hazeldean Road. Coming up Sunday and Monday, there's a shopping extravaganza over at the United Church, another fundraiser. And coming up next Saturday, the Eco West Enders are doing a tree planting event, and they're looking for volunteers. So that'll be Saturday morning. They want to plant about 100 trees. It's in cooperation with the City of Ottawa. So if you'd like to help out, send an email to my office, and we'd be happy to put you in touch with the Eco West Enders and get you connected there. Besides community events, there's a ton of other things that have happened over the past week and coming up, so I'll run through the list here. First of all, heads up, the city's going to be removing flex stakes starting on October 20th, so that's next Friday, I guess. They take these out in the winter because the flex stakes don't mesh very well with snowplows. But what we've found is once those flex stakes come out, speeding tends to increase in the community. So I just want to remind people to please watch your speeds. If you're going anything higher than about 40 in a residential neighborhood, it's too fast, so please slow down. Related to that, the OSTA school bus shortage continues. They have restored some routes, but there's still an awful lot of kids in our community without a school bus. And I understand work continues from OSTA, and we're waiting for the next update from them. In the meantime, we're still seeing a lot of vehicles near schools. And my reminder this week is to please respect the no parking and the no stopping signage. It's not there to annoy you or to inconvenience you. It's there to encourage or to ensure the safety of kids who might be walking to school. There's plenty of spots on street to park in a legal way, maybe park a few blocks away and walk the last little bit. Some great exercise too, but please do respect the no parking and no stopping signage. Ottawa Public Health announced this week that COVID vaccines and flu vaccines are available for people in high-risk categories, and we encourage you to check out eligibility, check out your own personal requirements. There's great information at ottawapublichealth.ca/respvirus, RESPVIRUS, respvirus. Great information and resources there. Down in the south end of the community, I was really happy to see that Silas Bradley Park has finally opened. It was surrounded by a bit of a cage, by some fencing as they were finishing up the final adjustments to it, but it's great to have it open. It's going to be a great park for the Edenwild community. This week at City Hall, a lot of my attention was on Transit Commission. We had the root cause report for the axle issues, for the lightning strike last summer, and for the freezing rain earlier this year. Now in the lightning strike and the freezing rain, there's a number of additional mitigations in place. Freezing rain in particular, they're going to be using a de-icing chemical on the wires this year in order to prevent ice buildup, among other things. And as it relates to the axle and the work being done there, they are working on a permanent axle replacement. That likely won't roll out until 2026, but there are other measures in place between now and then to ensure that the train can continue to run safely and reliably. September was a good month for the train, that's good, and it was a good month for ridership. We actually had an update that 6.4 million rides on OC Transpo in September, which is about 8.5% higher than last fall, and it's the highest ridership that OC Transpo's had since the pandemic, so that's really, really good news. I also want to say a quick thank you for everyone who came to the Red Cross Emergency Preparedness Workshop on, was it Wednesday evening or Thursday evening? Thursday evening. We had a great turnout, and I really appreciate people taking the time to get prepared for whenever our next emergency situation might be. And I want to thank as well the volunteers and staff at the Mission. I served a lunchtime meal there on Thanksgiving Monday. They served something like 15 or 16,000 meals over the Thanksgiving weekend to people in need. So thanks to the volunteers and the staff who helped organize all of that. That's it for me today for updates. We are here all morning for 9 Run, and I imagine probably the first finishers in the 5K are probably just about to cross the starting line if they haven't, or the finish line if they haven't already. So congratulations to all the racers, and thanks again to the event organizers and volunteers for setting this up. It's a great event here in Stittsville. Hope you have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you here next week. Take care.